Alright, so coming out today, just going to keep it short today. I know I usually always say that, but this time all I'm going to do is, since the floor is coated, come back here with some sound deadening and put it behind the rear seats, and then get the rear seats installed, because right now they're just sitting in the back of the PT. So clear some stuff out of that, install the seat belts and the rear seats, and sound deadener in the rear, and we'll call it a day with that. And then finally got a bolt set. I didn't need all of them, but it's cheaper to buy all of them than it was to buy just two of them for some reason. But on the 85, another reason I've only ran it for a little bit at a time, so they put the alternator bolts in there. I had two of them, but they were all old and rusted, and with everything else being new, I just never got around to ordering new bolts for the alternator, so got those in. So I'll install those so that way I could actually have everything nice and tight. That's probably why I wasn't getting any fuel pressure reading on the 85, just because I'm not sure if it's charging or not. But if the belt was loose, the alternator wasn't charging right, probably not giving the right voltage for the fuel pump in the rear. So yeah, I think I need to find the roller, which is right here. So yeah, I just got the roller, some sound deadening. I'll get all those put in here, and then toss the rear seats back in. I think he's ordering more sound deadening, so we might do the whole floor. For now, I'm gonna knock out the back and then see how much of this side, and probably the transmission tunnel I could do. Still waiting to get the seam sealer for the floor pan that I try to weld in, so I'll put some seam sealer around all my welds just to clean it up a little bit. But other than that, I said a fairly light day, so probably 10-15 minutes to put the sound deadening in and get the seats back in, and then another couple minutes to throw the alternator bolts on, and we'll see if I can do all that before the sun goes down and it gets a little bit colder in here. So yeah, I'll put you guys down and probably cut you guys back on after the sound deadening, and then again, yeah, I think the seat belts have to go in first. Yeah, well, yeah, because they bolt to the back part, or the top part of the rear seat bolts in, and then I think the bottom part just slides in with these hooks right here. So yeah, I'll get the seat belts in, the top of the back seat, and then put the back seat in, and we'll go from there. Alright, so I got the sound deadening down. Took a little bit longer than I thought, but it was good. Still have to order a little bit more for the rest of it, but I got this back seat area done with what I needed, or with what I wanted to cover. Could have got carried away and did the wheel well humps, but I think those would be all right. So I think I didn't do them on mine either. I don't think so. So yeah, definitely makes a little bit of a difference. So what I'm gonna do is go grab the keys for the PT, get the seats out of it. I think I put the bolts somewhere, so I left a couple of them in there. These two outer ones. No, those are. It should be back here with the seat belts. If not, I think I have some sitting around. So let me find the bolts, grab the seats out, and then I'll throw the rear seats back in. I think I'll wipe down those trim pieces first. So yeah, wipe down those, then throw the seats in. What else? I think Robbie wants to come by and run the wires for the speaker. So as far as I might not bolt them in. I might just Yeah, I think the back seat's just the outer two, so I might not bolt those up. I'll bolt the seat belts to the middle two, and then just put everything in place. So if he comes by to run the wires, it will just slide in and out, no problem. But he'll just be able to complete the look back here a little bit more. So let me stop talking, grab the keys for the PT, and throw the seats in. Alright, so there we have it. The sound deadening's down. The seats are just in place for now. They're not bolted down or put into place because Ravi's going to come by, I think, this weekend and run some speaker wire. So I just got them out of the back of the PT to get them in here so that you can see how it's looking again. I think I might have to add some screws to the trim pieces. I think they're missing on both sides. So, well, that one's there. I think this bottom was missing, and then both of them on that one's missing. So I have to get some screws for that. But yeah, it's coming along nicely. I think that's it for the day for today with the 88. I did wipe down the seat belts, the seats, the trim pieces, even though those got dusty again. But I did wipe all of it down with some interior quick detailer pretty much. So cleaned them up a little bit. They're looking pretty good, I guess. So I didn't put the outer two seat belts on, just put the inner three on, I guess. So the two hooks and then one of the belts. So yeah, but that's about it. It's nice just climb in here and stretch out. So of course I won't have this much leg room once the front seats are in, but it's not too bad. It's not a bad view at all. Yeah, so pretty soon it's getting close. Might hit these with some glass cleaner, but before I get the car back to them, it's supposed to be mid-50s all week, so it's going to be just right to come out here, mess around on the car, do some small stuff here and there. So yeah, but other than that, I think this is all I want to do with the 88 today. Might move over to the 85 and put those alternator bolts on, and I don't know, I need some small stuff here and there. So well, you know what, it's barely warm enough to start covering any of the trunk enclosure, but I want to get that traced out before I add the fabric to it so I can get a template. So I won't do that today. I might trace some of the templates. I still need to get the sides back from Ravi, and then I could trace everything else out. But other than that, it's not too bad back here. Not too bad. Let's see. I don't think these lights are hooked up, so we'll tackle that once the car gets rewired. But that's not happening in my garage. It's gonna happen when Grind School gets it back. What else? That's pretty much it. Like I said, these aren't bolted down or anything, so I'm pretty much just holding them in place. But it's not a bad little view. I know the camera doesn't pick it up too much. Let me see if I can zoom in. Let me see. Come on. Alright, the camera's not wanting to play fair today. But it's a nice little mount view, and then just a view of the car. Let's get that driving view right there. But yeah, that's it. Let me hop out of here and go mess around on Mona Lisa, and hopefully that fixes the fuel pressure problem. Just getting the alternator tightened up right and getting all the power to the fuel pump. So we'll see if it fixes the problem. If not, I think I have a bigger problem, or might just need some gas. Ain't got no gas in it. But I'll swap those on, cut you guys back on, let you know how it looks all tightened up, and probably call it a day.